Hello, my name is Alex Rucci, and I would like to revise my first short assignment. In this short assignment, I will be discussing the topic on whether or not Machiavelli would make a good business person. As my thesis statement, I will be explaining to you why I believe that Machiavelli would make a good business person because he would do whatever it takes to become successful and gain profit. To go further into detail, I will be citing Machiavelli's The Prince as my first citation, in which he had three main principles regarding how to be successful as an individual and as a whole. These three core principles are stated as number one, appearances are more important than reality. Number two, you have to know how to manipulate people's hopes and fears. And lastly, number three, do whatever it takes to gain and maintain power. I will be focusing on number three, doing whatever it takes to gain and maintain power throughout this short assignment. By doing whatever it takes to gain and maintain power, it shows how hard you care about your respective business or company, and that you're going to do whatever it takes to bring in the most amount of money toward your company as possible. And the ultimate goal of being successful is by maximizing profit or doing whatever it takes to become successful as well. And someone could potentially offer an objection to that by simply saying that, well, if you're doing whatever it takes to be successful, you must be doing things immoral or unethical or just dirty behind the scenes. And so if you were to think of all the negative things that someone would do if they had the freedom to just do whatever it took to gain and maintain that power, you would think that they would be willing to do anything. But that isn't the case. Now, to rebut that, or not rebuke, but to rebut that, Machiavelli never says that you need to do any of these unethical things to be successful. To go further into detail about my rebuttal, I would offer the rebuttal to that objection and say that Machiavelli doesn't believe that you have to do these unethical things to become successful. So as my second citation, according to the professor's video on Machiavelli, he states that Machiavelli believes that you need to be well balanced. With generosity, you need to know the right times to help out and be generous, and the right times to step away from a situation as well. For example, being aware of your customers. So, as my third citation, I would like to take facts from the website of the Humane Society International.org, where they talked about many hair and skin products across the world, and they talked about how they all start their test samples out on animals by putting new ingredients on their shaved skin. And many activists across the world are rallying together actually to take stand against that. Now, a Machiavellian business person would make sure that they aren't testing any of their products on animals because they would lose business and their reputation would be tarnished of their company because they're hurting and torturing these animals, and word spreads and word gets out. And now, simply just by being aware of the society's standards and your customers' views on certain topics, a Machiavellian style business person would actually do more positive and ethical things to society by not testing out on these animals, and in result they're increasing their profit, and they're also doing the right thing by not testing on animals' shaved skin as well. And I truly believe that by doing whatever it takes to gain and maintain power, you will be surprised and actually do the right things along the way, because you want to draw people in and you want to attract attention towards your business, and you want to be doing these unethical things because it would attract negativity, and that's not what you want. And your end goal is to make profit, not lose customers. So by doing things unethically, you will lose both. So as a result, I will be referring back to my thesis and stating that Machiavelli would make a good business person because he would do whatever it takes to become successful. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video.